Hey guys, what is up? How's it going? I am back again with another video, and today we're gonna be building a base. Now, I was gonna do a video for this, and I said I was gonna do a video for this. I never did, but I'm back to make one. So, here's my base. Honestly, it's not the best base. See, I just got a few chests in here, and a tree growing in the middle of it. A few more chests. My friend's house. And honestly, it's nothing cool. It really isn't. But, and I mean, I've seen people do such intricate structures that I haven't. And honestly, I don't. Oh crap! I took off my shirt. And for the people who want to do these intricate structures should watch this video. Now, here's my character here. Assuming you have the materials needed, like a hatchet, pickaxe, blah 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 blah, then you should be set and okay to do this. So the first thing you're gonna need, if you have things, if you have a bunch of stuff, drop it in one area. Do not leave the game. If you're new to this game and you leave the game, everything on the ground you have goes away, lost forever, never to be returned. So yeah, if you want to keep it, don't put it on the ground. That's a bad idea. So sorry, don't leave the game. Okay, so let's get into it. So first things first, like I said, if you have a ton of stuff, get rid of it. Get rid of the stuff you don't need, or drop it somewhere where you won't forget it. Now, I have chests to put my stuff in, so I'll just take the gun off. And actually, I should go find an Alice pack, because most people think that rucksacks and the other one, whatever it is, they think that they're the biggest backpack in the game, but they're not. So I'll be right back when all my stuff is in the chests. Okay, guys, my stuff is in the chests. Well, let's just grab my. So first thing you're gonna need is a hatchet or a chainsaw. You're probably, if you're just starting out in the game, you're probably not gonna have a chainsaw, and because chainsaws are actually pretty hard to find. You're probably going to have a hatchet, so just for purposes of, educationalness, I'm going to use a hatchet. I want to use a chainsaw, but of course a lot of people don't have a hatchet, and they might be confused. So, or don't have a chainsaw. So anyway, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is you're going to need a hatchet, obviously, and a handsaw. Now, you can find these spawned around the world. I don't believe that you can make them. Matter of fact, you don't think you can make them, but you're going to want them. Yeah, so start with that first. The pickaxe, it's an optional thing. So next what we're going to do is you have to have a limited source of trees, or an unlimited source of trees. So make sure that you have a good area where you want to build a base, and as you can see, I'm just popping pills. And, that's why I chose right here, because I got 1, 2, 3, a few more down the hill. And, yeah, so let's find somewhere to start a base. Oh, I don't have any fuel. Crap. It's okay. Just go down here. And let's go right over here. This is fine. I don't care. Okay, this looks good enough. Actually pretty flat right here. Okay, so we're gonna start. Now, like I said, you need a tree, obviously. Here's my tree. I'm gonna chop it down. And actually, right-clicking does more damage than just regular clicking on trees, and you'll lose stamina for it. But I have all of my skills upgraded, so I don't lose stamina when I chop down trees. So first thing you're gonna need is boards. Obviously, if you don't have boards, you can't do anything. So you're gonna need boards. So in order to start, if you want a big base, I'm not gonna get into a big base. I'll do not even a medium size, but just a little over small, so you guys can get the idea. But you just get a few boards around, your trees. It's actually a really good place to build a base. It's kind of out of the way, Okay, so assuming that you have a few logs now, put all of your logs in your crafting inventory and make plates. Turn your plate. So I have 12 wooden plates. I'll get 6 frames out of it. Let's see, so 3 frames per foundation. And this is what you want. You want a foundation. Now, find somewhere you want to put the foundation. I'll put mine right Here, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Put that one right there. Okay, so just say you have a couple foundations, or if you just have one, it's the same thing. So next thing you want to do, get more wood. You need a lot of wood for those, for building a house. You know. Eat that. Okay, get more wood. Okay, cool. Okay, and make more boards. Okay, now what you want to do is, assuming you already have your handsaw, put your boards in your crafting and your handsaw on that little tool thing right there. And keep going till you only have 10 boards left. Or just, you know, enough sticks, like 30 sticks maybe. Make all of your sticks into supports, and like I was saying, you're gonna need a big backpack, so that's why I was saying drop everything. That way, you know, you can just keep carrying more wood, because the supports are pretty heavy. They're 0.15 kilograms each. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do, put your supports in there and your boards. Get boards and supports. That'll make pillars. So if you only have 2, 3, 4. Assuming you only have one foundation down, you're not looking for a big base, just somewhere to stay. You only have one foundation down, you're only gonna need 4 pillars. So see that, and then I just put the walls right there. But we have a bigger base, so we're gonna do this. Like that. Cool, cool. Now, what we gotta do is you gotta start on the walls. Now in order to make the okay, there we go. Okay, now in order to make the walls, what you gotta do is you have to have pillars and frames. So obviously that won't get us anywhere, so let's go get more wood. Okay, so now I got some frames, I went back and I got more wood. So you just put your frames in there. And your pillars. And it takes 2 frames and 1 pillar to make 1 wall. Now, keep in mind, if you want to have your door here or there, I think I'll put my door there, so I'm just going to put my walls here. And then, basically, you just want to do that. You just got to put your pillars and frames in the crafting table. Oh! Okay, not to mention, start with craftsman. You need to get your craftsman skill up in order to make certain things like a chest. Like, you can make a crate with level 1 craftsman. You need a chest for level... If you want to make a chest, you have to have level 2. So don't forget that. Sorry, I didn't mention that. But, okay, so I'll be back when I have more walls. Okay, so I have my walls. And then we have, you want 1 more wall. Also, you need 2 supports for this. So, if you want to make a door. And also, if your base is like weird, you can right click and that changes the way, you know, it looks. So just in case. Okay. So put your wall and crafting table and put your 2 supports in there. Or I guess you only need 1. Makes you a wooden doorway. Put your wooden doorway down. And now you have the basics. This is the basics right here. You got walls, pillars, doorway, but no roof. And of course, you know, if you want 2 stories, you know, there's different things you can include. But for now, we're just going to look at the roof. We're not going to go 2 stories. Yeah. It should be pretty self-explanatory. Next, what we want to do is we want to make the roofs. Now, in order to make the roofs, we need wooden crosses. Okay, so in order to make the roof, we need crosses and plates. So let's make a couple crates. Or plates, not crates. Let's go get these trees here. And the handsaw comes in handy, haha, pun intended, because you can turn your boards into sticks without having to grab these ones on the ground. So basically, those ones on the ground are kind of just worthless, because then you can just make your boards into the sticks instead of having to rely on the trees for sticks. And then we'll get 1 more tree. Okay, good. Guess we have about 10 logs, and that makes us about 40 boards. Okay, so what you want to do is make a few more plates. Just have plenty of plates, and we can make a few supports. Okay, put your crosses and your plates in the crafting table, and make however many platforms you want. But we only have each one platform is the same size as one foundation. So if you have 2 foundations up here, you'd only need 2 platforms. There you go, and it kind of just locks into place. So, okay, next we're going to. What are we going to do? We're going to make a door. Now, a door is wooden frames and bolts. Now, this is where the pickaxe comes in. You don't need a door, because whether you have a door or not, zombies can break into it. And, yeah, don't, by the way, I should have mentioned this earlier. I'm doing terrible in this tutorial. Don't build your base near zombies. I've seen people build big bases near zombies. Every time you disconnect, the zombies and loot reset. So you disconnect, zombies come, they break down your base. So yeah, there's no point in building it near zombies. That's why I put mine on that hill and this right here. It's out of the way, you know. Okay, next, gotta make the door. This is where the pickaxe comes in. Like I was saying, you don't need to have a door. That's why I said earlier the pickaxe is optional. But I have a door. So you need rocks and campfire. Or actually, you need a campfire to make the bolts. Because finding them just around the world is really hard, so. Let's go right here. Okay, put your pickaxe on. And say you're not power attacking, which would be right click like that. You're just hitting it, so let's just, you know. Okay, now you've broken down this rock. And you get, yeah, and then you grab some of these rocks. Okay. Now, when you put, okay, ignore the stones for the moment. If you put the rocks in here in your craftory, it makes stones. So that's what you want. Now, here, let's make a few sticks, because I believe it's, you put your sticks and your rocks in there, and that makes you a campfire. And that's what you need to make, stone things. Or, you know, like bolts and scrap metal and stuff. Which, if you watch any other tutorials, you'll see you need for certain things. So let's just go back up to the base here. Because, you know, you want to have your campfire somewhere near. And if you have, like, a machine that doesn't run Unturned, and you're probably thinking, what, something that doesn't run Unturned very well? Wow, with this bad of graphics? You'd be surprised. I mean, I have an old Windows XP machine. It's terrible. It does not run Unturned very well at all. So, what I'm going with that is campfires can be laggy. So don't leave them on 24/7, but, yeah. Okay, so turn it on with F or your action key. Push crafting, and you'll now here, if you turn it off, crafting, you only have that tool thing looking right there. But if you turn it on, crafting, now you have 2. So click the fire and bring your stones in. That makes scrap metal. Put your scrap metal in there, that makes bolts. And bolts actually do come in handy as well for torches if you don't want to have to use work lights like I did with my base up there. Okay, now what you gotta do is you gotta put wooden frames and bolts. So let's just make a couple. We have wooden frames and bolts. Makes 1 door. Okay, now this doesn't lock into place, so you gotta be a little careful as to where you put this. Oh, alright, well, I guess that works. I did it wrong, but okay, so then all you gotta do is use your action button on it, and it opens and closes. Now, we have the door and a closed area, so that's all you need. But if you want to be successful in your shelter, make torches, because when it turns nighttime, you're going to have a dark life. So what you need is sticks and bolts. And you have however many torches you want. I'm just going to put one right there. One right there. One right there. Good enough. Oh, I put that wrong. There we go. Now we got torches lighting up our house. Now, last things last, you're going to want a crate or chest. Now, chests are locked if you're on multiplayer, and or locked to anyone else on multiplayer, and hold 6 slots. Yeah, 6. Crates only hold 4, and they're unlocked. So obviously, you know what you want is a chest. So what we gotta do is to make a crate, because in order to have a chest, you need 3 wooden crosses and a crate. So we have to start with the crate. Frames and wooden crosses is what you need to make a crate. So it takes about 2 frames and 3 wooden crosses. So of course I could just put this down now and I'd have an unlocked 4-slot box. Or here, let's make there we go. And now then but instead we're just gonna put our crate in the crafting table and 3 wooden crosses. That makes 1 chest. There we go. That's all you need to survive, guys, with your first shelter. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, keep it away from civilization because the zombies will come and destroy your base. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. It means a lot that you watched. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. See you in the next video. See you later, guys.